Hi guys, good morning.
Hi everyone, happy Friday.
Hi, happy Friday. So Karishma's in a Friday mood, but she's going to get back to work. But we just thought of making this video on, the fact that it's my dad's 71st birthday. So happy birthday, Dad.
Happy birthday, Daddy. Lots of hugs.
Yeah, and we're missing you and hope you're having a wonderful time with Dwayne and Mom. And thanks for all the stuff you've done for us over the years as kids and education and everything. You've been an amazing dad.
Likewise, and thanks for being a great role model, and you're a great inspiration to us. So enjoy your special day, Daddy.
All right, so I wanted to ask Karishma a couple of questions because we've been seeing the New York Governor Cuomo talk about opening up, and obviously the subways can't open because that's like too many people. But they're planning to sanitize the trains, and Karishma travels by train to work to Brooklyn. So, what are your thoughts on New York, Karishma? How's it been from the work standpoint?
I think again from where I sit so far, I know most companies are, and I'm talking about most corporate kind of organizations. They're kind of thinking through in terms of more planning in terms of what their plans from a return to the office looks like. Given the current situation in the New York tri-state area, I personally don't really anticipate a quick switch on to say like suddenly overnight, like a bunch of us will start commuting back into work. And given the fact, Ryan, like you mentioned, in New York and in the surrounding areas, public transit is a key mode of transportation, and there are a lot of kind of challenges associated with having lots of crowds in there as well. So at this point, I feel like it's still gonna be, from a readiness perspective, I think the areas are opening up slowly as we are seeing, and as per the guidance from the government, state governments. But I think we still have a way to go in terms of the normalcy.
Karishma takes a bus across the George Washington Bridge, which is always crowded. And then the station, which station is it? 158?
175th.
175th Street, she joins the station there to get on the train, subway to Brooklyn. So she does walk, bus, train, and now she's been working from home, so she saves a lot of time traveling. But obviously, going to the office has its other advantages. You meet your team, you meet your colleagues. So, New York City is opening up in phases. I know New York State has opened, the north of New York State, those areas, Albany and all have kind of opened up. So, New York City, the only issue, it's like Bombay, it's extremely crowded. So and you've been working in New York for 5 years. So, from a work standpoint, do you think it's safe to go back to the offices at this point?
I mean, I'm no expert, but I feel like I think folks should be very, very pragmatic. Like even if parks, forget about work, even if parks and some restaurants are kind of opening up, I think we have to be super cautious,
Careful,
and social distance. And we keep hearing news that 6 feet is also not enough. It should be even more. So there's a lot of considerations, I think, from a readiness to go back to work. What's the cleaning protocol, what's going to be the seating plan. You can't really be at 100% capacity, so it's pretty complex. So I don't think we're ready.
So New Jersey, we have less population. New Jersey is a very small state. We have population, but not as bad as New York City. So once we crossed the bridge and we did that drive across Times Square, so it was shocking, right? We've never seen
like a ghost town. I've never seen New York, never ever seen New York so quiet and empty, and yeah, it was pretty much like
we were shocked driving around, but we didn't get out of the car for the kids' safety. And the kids' school is closed till September. So they'll only go into the new year now in October or September. What are your thoughts on the schools, like being from a mom's perspective?
I think, again, a lot of planning has to go in. I don't anticipate, unless there's this really miracle vaccine which kind of comes in over the summer, and that's the panacea and it kind of solves the whole situation. I think there's a lot of planning, and I know our school authorities are kind of going through that. I think both from a capacity point of view, the health of both the teachers, the staff, as well as the children is paramount. So I think we really need to go through all of the motions in terms of, and how are we going to social distance children? How are we going to make sure that we're kind of making sure that we're checking their temperatures a couple of times a day? Like, this is just so complex. And again, children are mostly carriers, but we don't want to go back to late March, which is and take like three steps back. So
Yeah, so
I think it's a
I'm
cautious
just,
way forward.
I can't imagine seeing my kids wearing those masks. It just looks like, some kind of torture to wear those masks at school the whole day. But Ivanka did her sports day online. How did that go?
Yeah, so the kids have field day, which is the sports day equivalent here, and obviously, usually it's in the school grounds, very active. They come back like super excited, but this time it was pretty much virtual. So they had similar to the minute to minute games, or they had a series of those that the gym teacher kind of organized, and we set up all the props that they needed, and Ivanka did all of that in the hall here. The teacher got the whole class on a Zoom call, so whether it was balancing a ping pong, or I don't know, trying to shoot a stack of paper glasses in the hallway, indoors, they were all trying it simultaneously. So it was a virtual spin to the field day.
Yeah, so the kids are having fun, and the only issue is the physical activity, and they miss their friends, So meeting friends at school, the breaks, the lunch break, that's something they're missing, because you can't really do that many Zoom calls and everything. So anyways, let's see how New York City fares in terms of opening up. I know restaurants are opening up, but it's only for delivery or takeout. You cannot really sit there. I saw a picture of Bombay, one of the restaurants. They put like dividers on each table to segregate, plexiglass. And plexiglass has been used in all the stores here. The Ubers also have it, between the driver and the passenger. So
pharmacies as well.
So people are taking precaution, but it just takes one person to touch you to, spread it. So that is the only scare, And like Karishma said, vaccines could take 2 to 10 years also. So we don't know how that's going to pan out.
I'm hoping we see, looking at the bright side, hoping we see something this side of 2020. So
anyways, I'm very happy to have the family at home every day. We have a lot of time together to chill. And the only problem is we've been eating so much of food. So working out is a challenge. We try to do some yoga and exercises and everything. Okay, so Karishma, final wishes to Dad.
Enjoy your evening, and we shall continue the celebrations this evening, our time. We'll cut the cake, and we'll call you again, Daddy.
Yeah, Dad, have a lovely day. And to all my new subscribers, thanks for joining. This is, by the way, Karishma, my wife. So I've got a lot of new subscribers. So in case you didn't know by now, into the end of the video, Karishma is my wife. We've been married for about 18 years. And she's a great wife, doing great at her job. So she's busy. She's getting back to work now. All right, guys, have a wonderful weekend. Take care. Bye.
Bye, folks.